So what do Castro, Daddy Lomba, Oforia Ponsa, Wuta, Pryor, and Fox for have in common? They have the same producer, Appiah Dankwah, aka Appietus. Good to see you, bro. How be?
I'm good.
You inside?
Yeah, the inside.
It's been a long while. The last time I was checking for you on social media, I found out that you're doing something with Shatawale, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
What be that vibe?
The song is We Goofed. And
You don't goof.
The whole Ghana. From the president to the last person. We have all goofed. And yeah, if you listen to the song, you realize what they are talking about. I mean, we goof in our everyday lives. Every day as a country, as a people. There are so many things we have to get right that we are not getting right. But I mean, it's said in a song and twisted nicely. So it's my compilation song coming out 2024.
Okay.
So it has Asenke and Shatawale, myself on the same song. Drill type of beat. Now we are yearning for Grammys. There's the Ghanaian drill in there in the Grammys. So yeah. So basically.
So you're targeting that?
Yeah, that's my target.
Okay.
Obviously.
How important is it as a music producer to have a goal, a target towards something?
Well, it's like having target towards anything. I mean, to try and hit what you want to do. If it's putting your ball in the basket net, basketball net, I mean, that should be your target. It's a target. I'm bringing out this artist and I want to do A, B, C, D. You are targeting something. So you have to make sure you hit your target.
Appietus, what's it like being a music producer in these times of social media, TikTok, YouTube, streams? Because you came from a time when this wasn't there.
Well, it's still the same thing. I mean, we used to give our music to the big bands, the people to sell it.
The producers.
The producer, and then we go and take it, the executive producers. Then we'll get our cut or sell it to them. Same thing. You give it to Spotify and all that through DistroKid or anywhere. Yeah, you still get your money. This time around, I mean, the world has become a global village. So you're going to make a lot of money because it's easy. First, you just sell your CD rights to somebody in America and hope the song gets everywhere. But it's usually among the diaspora, the Ghanaians living abroad. But this time, you have people in Jamaica, people in the islands, people in Russia, Europe and things listening to your music and streaming it. So you have a vast audience. So music is good now. It's a good business once you make it.
Talking about these countries where the music is played, which country really surprised you and you thought, wow, my music is being listened to in this country?
South Korea. I got a customer from there who said he wants me to mix his song. At first, I thought somebody had changed his voice to speak funny,
Asian accent.
So I was like, who is this? I'm trying to find out. But I realized I don't know the voice. Then I told the person how much I'll charge. I even gave them an exorbitant fee so that they will
just go away and leave you alone.
But they said, okay. So how do they send the money? I gave my banking details and they sent the money. They send the files through, how do you call it? We transfer.
We transfer.
And then it came. Then I did it and I sent it. He was so happy. He said I should change the beat and give him an Afro style beat, and I did it. Recently, I got somebody too from Trinidad and Tobago.
Caribbean.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know how.
How did they reach you?
They go online, and my number is there.
Like a DM or?
My number is there. It's funny. I registered with my number with Instagram and Facebook. And for some funny reason, it's there now. I don't know how it got there, but I have one number that I had to get a personal number. So now people just go and they find my number.
It's a strange world, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they contact me straight.
You do your work.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of you for a while. What have you been up to?
Well, myself, since all the time you could hear of me, I'm a businessman. I do other things apart from music. Usually I don't talk about it, but I do other things apart from music. I can tell you that other things made me more money than music because I enjoy doing the music really. And even back then, I wasn't taking much or nothing at all to do most of the hits, You'll be shocked if I tell you most of the hits you heard that was big. Didn't really take anything for it. Some I didn't take money at all because I felt like it was my passion and I wanted to do it. I've been a businessman, so usually if you're not hearing of me, I'm doing something else.
What kind of business are you in?
I don't talk about it.
Okay.
It's legit business.
Is it legal?
It's legal.
And it's working.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Buy and sell.
Oh,
You know, my job. Your job is to make music. My job is to ask questions. So me, I go ask.
yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. Sometimes we buy and sell. Usually, equipment is still in my line. Most of the business is still in my line.
Yeah.
Like the churches, they want speakers. They know Appietus as a sound guy.
course.
A lot of them contact me for that. So it became my business. And so I would say they buy a lot of these equipment. If they want it, they contact me. We want these speakers for our church. Come and look at it. So there's a whole dynamics to it.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll go into a music shop and I'll see Appietus speakers.
Well, I've not thought of that, but it won't be bad.
I'll give you an idea. yeah.
It won't be bad, yeah.
Listen, take us to the beginning of your musical journey, because I'm sure there are a lot of young producers who are curious about how you took a passion of yours to create, at the last count, 232 hit songs.
31.
Okay, 231. 32 is a record,
Yeah.
but I'm sure you beat it by God's grace. 231. How did everything begin for you?
Well, it all started, in the church. I used to play the keys in the church.
Okay, who taught you how to play keyboard?
Okay, so this guy called Dennis Borte, he's now a doctor.
Oh, okay.
Way back in Foresight Gospel Church. Is it Four Square Gospel Church, not Foresight, I said Foresight. Four Square Gospel, Four Square Gospel Church. And then I wanted to learn how to play an instrument, not particularly the piano. And I was too tiny. They put me behind the drum and they said, I can't hit it. They gave me the bass and it was too heavy for me. The guitar I couldn't carry, the conga some way. So
How old were you then?
I was like 12 or something.
Right, you're smallish.
Every time I'm worrying the bandsman and I'm telling the pastor I want to play pastor. So he said, teach this guy.
Did you come from a musical background with your parents, brothers, sisters, uncles, anybody?
No. I used to just gather milk tin and all the things I can get and be making noise, and they'll be chasing me around. My father will always be beating me, but I wanted to, if I go to school, I'll be playing beats on the table, and I had an interest for music. Just didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
If there's a crusade at the park, we have a park here in Dansuma called the Dragons Park.
Yes.
I'll go and stand there by the bandsmen and be watching them. The least opportunity I can have to press the keyboard or touch some instrument, and they'll be shouting at me, but I want to touch it. The feeling was good. So, I mean, when I started going to the church, I was helping always to carry the equipment. Yeah, push it.
Like a packer.
Yeah, the packer, carry it because I wanted to learn.
Yeah.
So, I went to see the pastor, and my brother also spoke to him.
Big brother?
My big brother, yes. He is late now.
May you rest in peace.
Yeah, and the pastor said, okay, the guy who is playing the keyboard is about to go to school. That is Dennis. So he should teach me. He was reluctant about it, but the pastor said, if you go, who is going to play it? So
Better teach him.
teach him something. So he started teaching me. And then when I came home, they gave me keyboard. When I came home, there was this guy who was also called Appiah, Mr. Appiah. He also teach me. And anytime I make a mistake, he will knock me. Play this, then I'll make a mistake. So
Who gave you the keyboard? The church?
the church, yes.
For you to... Well, that was good.
Yeah, first
They wanted you
one.
to learn.
Yeah. Most of the churches that time would give you the keyboard because there were no bandsmen.
Okay.
Was the church people.
Who would learn the instruments?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I learned the instrument.
What was your first song that you learned? Can you remember?
Oh, Asida Yunyamini dia, that song, yeah. I think my brother played it. And I said he should teach me how to play it. He said to me like 1 million times. Go here, go and buy the do this, go and clean my room, do. Then finally he taught me the notes. And not knowing that's all he knew how to play.
That's what he knew. He gave you all he knew. Nice.
And then that was the first song I actually learned. But then I was learning the chords.
Okay.
And how to follow. So at some point, the guy taught me the sixths, the sevenths, and all those.
Yeah.
And then he
progressions
left
and all
me.
that stuff. Yeah.
Then I continued myself, by watching videos. Those days they had CDs, and I had some guy who came from abroad and brought those things, and I had the opportunity to be watching it in his house, and we learned small, and
So this
that's how I
is like the
started.
90s.
Oh,
Yeah.
way before the 90s, 80s to 90s.
90s, okay. So what kind of music were you listening to on those videos, those CDs?
No, I mean the guys were playing, and then they'll tell you that here's how a fourth sounds, excuse me, if somebody's singing.
Oh,
This is
okay.
how a feet sounds.
Oh, it was music lessons.
Yes.
On CDs.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you hear it, you move the chord. And when you are going, these are the passing notes and all those things. So it helped me a lot.
Audio CDs.
Audio.
Okay.
It was video.
Video. So
Yeah.
you watch and see.
Those days they call it VCD.
Yeah, VCD. Yes.
And then
VHS.
DVD.
And DVD. All that stuff.
Those days.
So you learn all that stuff.
Yeah. Because the internet was not
No, it
that
wasn't big then.
proactive.
Yeah.
You know, so it was those CDs I watched and understood playing the thing. And I really loved it. I mean, something I love. So after secondary school, I told my mom point blank, I want to pursue music.
What was her reaction?
No, she said no. Because they know if you are not a teacher, you have to be a doctor. If you are not a doctor, you have to be a nurse. If you are not a nurse, you should be a businessman of a sort, you know, or you should be a manager or something. You know, the professions they knew was his profession.
What was mommy doing?
Mommy was a teacher.
What was daddy alive then?
That the secondary school daddy was gone.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
But what was he doing before he passed?
Daddy was the editor of the evening news.
Really?
Yeah.
Evening news
Osei
back in the day.
Yeah, Osepoku was my father. If you know Kutu Champon,
Yes.
the president,
Yes.
that was one of his
70s.
main man.
For real? What do you think your father would have made of your career now?
He will not agree.
You can feel it.
Musician. I'm sure that those times the musician took their guests, so they didn't. They didn't really like the
So
musician.
do you think you would have been able
No.
to have done this
Those
profession
was
if he was
like, there's
alive?
no way I'll be able to do music. No, nobody. You won't try. He's a doctor or something. You won't try. You will not allow it.
So mommy said no, but you still pushed through?
No, mommy said no. If I should go and continue school, I was like, oh, Charlie, I can't work for somebody. I don't want to take instructions. I'm a free bird. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a rebel?
Not a rebel, but yeah, I feel like I always want to do my own thing. It's always been like that. Even when I told some of my friends I want to build my own studio, we're like, huh? Back in the day, nobody could do that. I said, I want to do it. I don't want to work for somebody. You know, so I will spend my entire savings and get myself a studio. So it will be my studio. Maybe I'll do my own music. I wanted to be a musician. I'm a very good singer. And every song I touch.
Let me hear you sing. Asida.
No, I won't.
Asida. Your first song.
No, no.
At least I'll go back you.
What I'm saying is, I told myself, after some time, when I was making money from the music, I said, if I come and become a competitor to these musicians, don't come to me. You know, so I even didn't learn how to write. So every song I sang, I never said anything, yet it became a big hit. I can give you an example.
Ujebaya.
I said nothing.
What were you saying?
I told some friends some time ago that I'll do a song and say nothing will be a big hit. They were like, I'll give you this much if you're able to do it.
Don't.
When the song happened, they were not in Ghana.
It's
Yes. And it's not because it's the vibe.
just a vibe.
Music is the vibe. Abu Langa, we didn't know what it was.
No, but we're vibing.
They probably were insulting us. But we were like, Charlie,
Look, you take out.
they be.
The vibe they
You
free.
can hear, there's this song that is on TikTok now. It's funny. They said, go back to your ex or sing in Chinese. And then you start, and it's become a big hit.
Wow.
You know this song? Wukam Ganga Star.
Yes.
What was he saying?
Don't. My kids love that song when they're growing up.
But it was a big hit. Did you understand what you were saying? No. But our problem is you always want to understand what's no. It doesn't. There are so many languages in the world. You can't understand all of them. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's one person who knows every language in the world.
Possible.
Yes.
Unless God. So you told your mom you wanted to be a musician. She said no. And then your next step.
I started. I was playing for churches and making money. Good money.
Good money?
Yeah.
Was she enjoying some of the money?
Yeah, when she realized later, because there was a time when the Methodist, how do you call it, Olivet,
Mount Olivet.
they came to the place that I don't come to rehearsals these days. No, my mom thought I go to sit behind the thing and be pressing it. Because she kept it. One day, over say I didn't know. If they call me, I won't come. She thought I was just pressing it. I didn't know anything.
She know that you knew how to play.
No, she didn't know, because she knows that how did I know how to play? She knows I make noise with milk tin and things. How did you know how to play piano? Who taught you? But my brother knew. My big brother knew that, I was learning. I always bring the piano. But my mom felt I was just joking. She didn't take me serious. She felt like,
What did they do?
What did they do? She didn't believe in me. So then they came that, I don't come to rehearsals. And it was like rehearsals. When she even saw the pastor and the people. She thought something had happened, so she started crying. Because these are the people who come to us and say, "Nyame no de man, nyame no oji," that kind of thing. So
she started crying in advance for you.
yeah, they didn't know why they were there, and then they were like, "Oh, why are you crying?" And things. He said that what happened. He said, "Oh, your son happy." Ah, he said, "Hey, wait, hey." When they said that he doesn't come to rehearsal, they say, "Eh, what?" They said they realized that they are supposed to give me some
Stipend.
some money,
Yeah.
when we come out for our lorry event. So they are bringing it. Money for what? So that you come and play the thing. Eh? He played the thing. He said, eh. Then she took the money. So she was asking for me. My sister will always come and stand at the junction where she will see me coming. She goes, "Share, mom, Ma is waiting for you." But I said, "I mean, I'm not done it. I've washed my teeth. I've done everything."
You are legit.
I don't know why. Whatever has happened in the house, whoever said it's me, it's not me. So I thought that somebody is trying to implicate me or somebody is saying something. Then I come. My mom say I should wear my dress. We should go to town. I say, "Hey, she didn't beat me. Okay, let me follow her." Went to town. She went to buy me clothes and all that. I didn't know what. Hey, my mother is being so nice to me. What is going on? Then later I said, "Now you are playing piano for God and then you are taking money." I said, "Mommy, what God are you talking about? I'm playing for human beings."
Exactly.
No, you take. No. She's now. I was now come to take the money.
And control how you go spend out.
You told them that they should bring the money to her.
She became your manager, man.
So that's when she realized that, hey, then this guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
can
a
do
serious guy. He
something.
can do stuff. He's bringing
So
money
you
home.
realize that. So when you go to the church, you need to be taking money. Where's the money? Then I went to show my susu box. They open it and a lot of money. Hey, so you have this money in this house? Yeah. So she realized that I make money from the thing.
The one who didn't want you to be a musician?
Yeah. Because they say, hey, so she didn't know I knew how to play the thing. And when the whole band is playing, she cannot tell. And those people, all they know is the hymn. The guys at the top who play the this thing with the ropes. Where they think that guy is the guy who can play.
Yeah.
You know, so that is when she got the interest that, okay, so what do you want to do? Then my brother knew Seth Donko, who was a musician then. And they had the video on GTV then. Those days, GTV would shoot some live video of them pretending to play their song.
Exactly.
You know,
National theater kind of vibe.
it was showing on TV, so they were popular in this area. And then he knew Fredima because Sedoko knew Fredima, and then they took me there to learn it. So that's how I started. And when I got to Fredima's place, my mom said, "This is all I have. So when you finish teaching my son, you can let him go."
How long did Fredima
How did he teach I think 1 or 2 years or something like that.
What did you learn?
Fredima, they gave me a lot of books to read, and then had opportunity to use his analog system. He had tape recorders and all those things. Those days everything was tape.
Yeah.
But then
what were the books like? What was in the
it
books?
was about the equipment manuals.
Okay.
So
all right. So very technical stuff.
Yeah,
wires, cables, connections.
Everything. I had to go through it so I know. But once I came to know so much about the machines, Fredima said, "Now start working." When he comes back down, because it was the same house I was living in, when he comes upstairs to downstairs where the studio is, I would have changed every preset into Appiah Dankwah.
What does that mean for those who don't understand?
So the preset or maybe some of the effects, the mixer, those I will change everything.
All of them
to my name. You get pissed off and call Kwame Yeboah. You see what some guy has come to do about
Kwame
Yeboah has an idea about the thing, then he will come and reset everything, do it back to factory. These things. The next time I'll do the same thing.
What were you trying to achieve? What were you trying to achieve?
But if I finish saving my presets and stuff, I want it to stay like that. So I can use. When Fredima comes, he can't use it.
He wants his own preset.
Yeah. So it was back and forth, and I just kept, because I wanted to use those. I thought that was the best for the sound and blah 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 blah. And he was using E-Logic.
That's a software.
Yeah, software. I even learned how to use Cubase, you know. So one day he just told me, "We are going to Asalam Down. There's a studio there. We are going to record." Because they had ADAT.
Okay, that's another type of technology.
It could record multi-tracks. So they had ADAT, so it could record multiple tracks, like 8 tracks at a go.
His could only do what?
Only 2 tracks.
2 tracks. Oh, that was a big difference.
Yeah. And then later I got a 4-track recorder, but he said, "This project, we need more tracks." So we are going there. And we got there. We did everything. We did the work. Then we mixed through KK's.
So this was case frequency.
Case frequency.
I sat him down.
Yes. Yeah. So after we did everything, he told me, "Sit down and wait for the man. He's coming. He will come and tell you something." I said, "Sit down here. Don't go anywhere." Hey. So I sat down. I was there, then KK and Fafa Blagoji
Yes,
came.
they used to work together.
And when they came, KK was like, "Are you the new guy?" And I said, "Which new guy?" I said, "Freddie Ma said he's bringing me some new guy." I was like, "Hey, so Freddie Ma
The guy
said-
sold you off, sold you off without any notice, man.
I was sad. I'm telling you, the thing pay me. Oh, Freddie Ma.
Are you the new guy?
I the worry. I'm not the worry Freddie Ma. So he calls me Oba the for. Like I'm his son who did this and the sporty.
So he sold you off, man.
Oh, cool. But he felt that if he tells me I'm taking, I won't go.
You won't go.
So he says, sit down, wait. He'll give you something to come and give me.
And then he left.
And he left. The artists went to work with. They left. They all left, and I was sitting down there. So when they came, they said, "Do you know how to use Cubase?" I said, "Yes." And they said, "Okay, they are doing some work." So they were inside doing kushe, playing some songs.
Programming some music.
I remember that song. Aneshimelo, no. But then Papa had some nice melodic song, and they were hustling with it. I had already played the beat in my head when I was sitting there. I was like, what are these old men doing? So they came and said, "Child, they're going to get some beer." So I should save their work. That time we were using diskettes and Atari computer. Save our work, and then make some beats on Cubase. Let's see that you can do the Cubase. We are coming. This is a sampler. This is a model. Blah 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 blah. We'll be back.
And they went off.
Then they went. When I came here, I just did my beats. The beat I tried. The beat was in my head, so I created my beat. All that kind of thing. When I finished, I saved it over their own.
So you removed their stuff. Man.
Me, I sleep.
This is your first day.
Yeah, my first day. And I slept. So when they came out, "Hey, you are sleeping. We told you to blah, 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 blah." I said, I finished long time, so I was tired. They said, "Did you save our own?" I was quiet. They said, "Hey, did you save our song?" I was like,
Trouble the cow.
"Hey!" They wanted to beat me as well. They were angry.
Of course. This is people working
Then
together.
I was like, so Fafa hit the space bar, and what came out? Said, "Did you play this?" I said, "Yeah." "You played it." "Are you sure? You played this piano, you played it, you did all that?" I said, "Yeah." The guy asked me, "So where is your this thing? How do you call it? Your CV, your this?" I said, "I don't have anything. Freddie Ma didn't give me anything." He said, "Okay, you're employed." He gave me an agreement.
Right there.
Yeah.
Fast track.
So that's how you saw me at Case Frequency. I started working.
Wow. What year was this? How old were you?
I was young, like I was in my teens.
You didn't even get to 20.
No. I was in my teens.
Oh, this is like the 90s.
Yeah,
Yes.
90s.
95, 96, thereabouts.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
I was in my teens, I think. And then that's how I started.
How long were you at Case Frequencies for?
Like 4 years.
What kind of music did you work on? We want to have an idea of the music that was produced
worked
in the
with,
time you were there.
The time I was there, when I went, he was working with Nananom, that was KK's handwork. And
Was NFL there by that time?
NFL was there. I did balls, and then vote for me. Make
And
a
you tried
top
president. That was
and then,
you.
Yeah, and I did balls with them, and I did how do you call it? Sydney. I worked with Sydney as well, and I worked with Omar Hinipozo. And then I what again? A lot of artists. Chico Dauni.
Oh, Chico, yes.
Odo
Rocky's
Kasa
cousin.
Gunwasu, those things. And then who? Dead Body.
But
But it was KK's handwork.
La, la,
But,
la, la, la,
yeah,
la.
KK's
Okay.
handwork.
All
I think I did some other songs with
Okay.
him. A lot. And then jingles and all that.
Which of the jingles did you do?
I did Tampico with Olu Odontin.
Exactly.
Was co-produced with Olu Odontin. And I did Anwuka Omo
Pa with Yofi Brew.
Yofi
Well,
Brew,
that
yeah.
was it's a sweet, right? A toffee or something.
Toffee, yeah,
Ooh.
some ginger toffee.
Ginger toffee. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, I mean back then I've forgotten a lot. I did a lot.
I really like vote for me, man.
Yeah, vote for me. Make a chop
President.
And I work with Keteke. They were also there.
Chio.
I think they gave them to me fresh.
So you worked on their stuff from the beginning.
Yeah, they came to me fresh as KK signed them. So I did Chocho and Alele Rabaketwa. So
What was it like working with KK at Case Frequency?
KK believed in me. He saw that, yes, I like feature. KK bought a computer. I opened it up, dissected it, went in there, tried actually.
Were you curious from
Yes.
when you were a kid?
Up to today.
You always want to see what is happening.
Yes. I want the new technology. I want to see why it does this, why is this, why is that, why. I'm always asking questions.
Did that get you into trouble a lot?
A lot. But KK will come and will be like, oh my God, and then you buy a new one. Because he realized I was good and I wanted to know. So I was always doing feature. You will come and I've opened the mixer.
Hey.
Yeah.
You open the mixer?
Yeah, open it. And then, you had the main one that was 16 channel and an extra 8. I'll open it.
What did they look for?
I just want to see what is there. The transistors, the ICs, the MOSFET.
You wanted to understand?
Yes. Because when I read something about it and how the signal chain goes through this and becomes that. So I'm a proper sound engineer because I even understand what signal to send through this, the dynamic range of this and what it can take. You understand? And the frequency range of a particular device. So if you know these kind of things, and even the human hearing, what sound relates to the human body.
So I hear even the thickness of the cable is important.
Yes, it's very important. Because if it's not shielded and all that, it's going to have RF sound coming in. And you'll be hearing radio sounds in your song.
And you don't know where it's coming from. You think the spirits. Were you a science-inclined guy or a technical guy in school?
No, I just wanted to know.
If you look back in school, what were your favorite subjects?
No, me, I was just an arts guy, visual arts guy, and I did general arts, visual arts, and I like to create things, so, but I always ask the question, why is it that this is like this and this is like this? Why is it that Ghana, at the time was coming up, why is our sound like this? And that, I got into forums and things back then, email forums, and then a lot of stuff come up, people discuss, and I realized, okay,
this is why.
That is why. Okay, so the white people are having these problems whilst we are here. No. So this is what I have to go for. And it helped me a lot.
What kind of teacher was KK?
KK was the patient teacher. He will get angry, but he will forgive you very quick. Warn you, but I would not stop. He will bring a new machine. He say, Appiah, I beg you in the name of God, this machine, don't open it.
That's exactly how KK talked, man. I can still remember him.
And I'll be like, oh, boss, I say, Appiah, just say, promise me. I will never be able to promise.
Because you know you're definitely going to do something.
The only person who could, who was strict on me was KK's mother.
I never met her in that studio.
Yeah, she was also at the top.
Okay.
She was a fancy woman, Appiah, she will come there. However, as in there, that kind of thing. So the mother was strict on me, but I'll do it. I'll wait for her to sleep, then I'll.
I mean, and then KK died, and
yeah.
Do you remember that when you heard that your boss had gone?
I was in the UK when I heard. I think I was in the UK, or something like that. I was not in Ghana. And they said he was sick. Then I saw him sometime. I saw him at an awards. He came. We were talking, but he was slim. And I asked him what the problem is. You know how KK is. He makes fun of everything. So what are you saying? Me, I'm doing my slimming course. You see everything there.
So know you talk. So know you talk.
Oh, KK is there. Oh, man. So later when he died, I think I asked Nortedua,
his big brother.
And then he was like, it was leukemia. I was like, what? Because I know KK will spray the studio with, insecticide spray. When we can't breathe, he will be sitting there mixing. Normal. So I thought that was the issue. But they said there's some boys at Laboni where they used to live. There was some nuclear something below, way back.
Wow.
Yeah, and later on when I met the wife, she was telling me, and those guys had the same leukemia issues. They used to go and sit there. The boys used to go and sit on that.
So the radiation.
Yes, affected them. So they almost everybody who used to go there had that issue and died.
How much do you miss him?
Oh, Charlie. Because you see, your boss is the worry. Because if KK was alive, I'll still be worrying him. Oh, I'll still be worrying KK. I will go there and go and disturb him, KK. And then, but he's gone. May his soul rest in peace.
What do you think you'd have made of your career?
Yeah, I'll be very happy. I'm even happy. The wife brought a daughter here, and she's also doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, the daughter is
also into music.
Into music. She's doing sound engineering.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And if you see the daughter, you see Kiki.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
so I'm happy that, I mean, his spirit is living on.
One time.
I'm very, very happy. He did very well. Fredima also did well. KK did well. You know, they all tried, because me, up until now, I'm still doing feature.
Still stubborn. Still stubborn. What made you leave Case Frequency after 4 years?
Oh, Charlie, I think.
You fight with them?
Oh, no, fight. Hey, you go fight with KK. You can't fight with KK and win. Even when I said I left without telling him, because I said he should pay me. He was giving me probation fee for like years.
Okay.
And I was like, KK, you for pay me now. He said, well, for pay you for what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I left. Then UFI was like, you are mad. Go back and beg your boss. Go back and say you are sorry for leaving that manner. So that thing UFI did really help. Because UFI told me, go back. So I went back and I said, I'm sorry I did that. He said, now that I've left, he's going to do it. I said, KK, but I have to move on. You know, I have to find my path. You know, because I did grow. Yeah, but you know, grow and he be answered, but KK, I did grow.
We all the grow, man. We all the grow.
I beg you. Then I talked to Amar and he understood. You know, so we had on a good note now, because I said if he needs me anytime to do anything, me I will come.
Did he ever call you back when you were away?
He didn't though. He didn't do.
You think it hurt him that you left?
Yeah, I think so. I think I hurt him because he didn't expect that they had his small boy who come off this. And when I left, I went to campsite.
Okay. Who were you? Who was the engineer at campsite?
I was the engineer there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, before I went there, Zab was there.
Zab
then
was
he
at
left.
campsite.
He left to another studio.
Campsite was based where?
Dansuman
In
Snake.
Dansuman, yes.
Yeah.
Who did
was
you?
for Victor Tioku. He used to play bass for Fela Kuti. Yeah, Victor Tioku. Yeah. So
Who did you work with? Who did you produce at campsite?
oh, Mafio. I done the best.
Okay.
I did Zibote Sydney.
Yeah.
Zibote. I did Sentinel.
Ajay baby, yeah. That was a monster hit.
I think I did the Sentinel Case Frequency.
Okay.
Okay. It was the I did the Zibote to give Case Frequency. There's a different song I did. Tommy Kala TV Akoto. Black and white. Yes, that was what I did
At campsite.
at campsite. And then I did Yaboge, then Bandana and Georgiara.
Bandana is Shatter.
Bandana and Georgiara.
Okay.
Then now he's Shatawali.
Yes. But back then, so you knew him as Bandana.
That's where he did Appietus voice for me. Without knowing.
Is that his voice?
He didn't know for years till I said it. He was
Appietus-
recording that song and then I was talking to somebody and then apparently he was calling me. You know when you are recording the voices, you lower the main speakers.
Exactly.
So that it doesn't feed back into the studio. So I lowered the main speaker and the headphone I'm listening to him through, no, I'd also put it on my neck. And he had finished, the song had ended and he wanted me to start again because I told him to rehearse. But anytime I say rehearse, I record you.
Of
For
course.
sometimes they do some beautiful things.
KK used to do that a lot. So you catch you unawares. So
Yeah.
you rehearse, but while you're
If
rehearsing,
you
you're
have recorded
recording.
with Kwanzaa, those days when he's recording his jingle, what is it? You know Kwanzaa
Yes,
TV.
yes, TV Africa.
He will say, yeah, do this. And the person will be doing it. Once he say, did you record it? You're like, I was waiting. Hey!
Don't do
So
that.
I learned that from Kwanzaa.
Recording when they're unaware.
So when Kwame Zufaka is in the booth doing the ad, hey, do it like this, and he's directing him. I'm recording.
Yes,
Because he would come back to us, did you record?
exactly. Good trip. Good tip.
So that's how I learned it. So I was recording him. So after the song ended, Shatta was screaming, oh,
Bandana.
Appietus. He dey call me, I know the man because I can't hear him. I was talking to somebody who wanted to book the studio. So when I finished, I put the thing on. Say, Charlie, I call you. I don't, like he opened the door, said, boss, I did call you in the man. What to start the song? So when I started, I will mute the one you have recorded. I don't want him to hear I recorded.
Of course.
Now, when he was done and he's gone, I realized, what is this long file? And I went there, I realized, hey, Appietus like 1,000.
Yeah, just
Did
recorded.
it.
He was calling you desperately.
Yeah. So I picked one of them and added in the mix, and it became a sensation.
So
in
that
Ghana.
voice was Bandana.
Yeah, and he never knew.
Appietus in the mix.
Today he calls me funny. Appietus, Charlie, what's up? Appietus. I don't know why they do it voice like that.
What was Bandana like back in the day?
He's that free soul today. I feel like he faced a lot of bitter things that turned him into what he is now. I think the industry did that to him. So I usually when he's doing the things, I don't really blame him. Yeah, because I've been in a meeting where there's another artist trying to advise that don't do this to this boy because one day will become big. And that artist didn't listen. You know, that artist was always on his neck. That the respect and all. Now look at him. You see what I'm saying? I remember the meeting happened in Yagola. If Shatawale is watching, you will say, oh yeah, it's true. And I talk, they don't listen. They say, you know, the respect. He they come, he can't see me. But I realize that's how he is. You know, that kind of thing. He's like that. He acts on impulse. And you have to find a way to deal with people like that sometimes. So, yeah. You know, that's how this whole thing. Then from there, I came here.
From campsite?
Yeah.
You came here?
Yeah.
When did you come here?
I don't even remember the date. Around 2004. That's
So-
what
so-
I did, yes, around 2003. The studio was established. 2004, we had OIA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Why?
2004 and beyond.
Yes.
If you listen to Baroski's. You know,
So
you-
it's 20 years in this
No,
area.
more than that.
More than that.
from the 90s, the songs I've done up to now.
It's a lot.
I'm going 30 years.
I mean, here in this studio was like 2004.
Right now we are 20.
Yeah, 2024.
20,
Yeah.
So
What-
20 years, yeah.
So what's it like? What's it like running your own studio, man?
It's not easy. When you are running somebody's studio, you are not the guy who is buying new equipment all the time. You're not the guy, the maintenance. You don't care. You come and do your work and then you go. But you can see, now you are touching my screen and you are
No,
scrolling.
no. Gently though. Gently though.
It's not easy. Buying new equipment, buying new studio.
Yeah.
Because sound is evolving
Yeah.
constantly. And it's the machines that make sound evolve. You're a good sound engineer, you always need a good machine. And they are changing the softwares, updating it. If you don't have new computers, this machine here is 64 gig memory. It has 4 terabyte. It has an i9. It has 32 core processors. So if you don't have those kind of things, how are you going to tune the new sound? You know, I'm recording at 96,000 kilohertz.
What does that mean?
That is the sampling rate. That's the level.
What's the difference between the 96,000 and then the lower rate?
The lower rate is the 44.1. That is the CD one that we used to do in the 80s. Now, this is what is happening. If you want that power sound, that's where you have to go for, because then everything can be clean, you know.
Before we look at your songs, the 231 hit songs, I'm curious, who are your heroes when it comes to sound engineering and music producing?
In Ghana.
Your heroes. I don't
In
care
the
where they are from. Who'd you look
when
up
it
to?
comes to music producers, I like what Dr. Dre has done, Sweet Speed. You know, in Ghana, I like people like Mr. Kwachi,
Yes.
Ghana Film,
Yeah.
Zab Mallet. You know, they started before
Yeah.
we came in. It was Kwesi Obo, right? Kwesi Obo was for the guy for Amachi Dede. Yeah.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah,
That
I
sound,
think it was
yeah.
Kwesi Obo, yeah.
I like
and
that
then,
Amachi Dede sound.
no, Amachi Dede used to go and give, after Kwesi Obo is done, he gives it to
Bodo?
this white Bodo
Bodo
Steiger.
Steiger.
Bodo Steiger, may he so rest in
You
peace.
liked him?
Yeah, he
Bodo
did
was
very
great.
well. He did
Bodo
well
was
for
good.
Ghana.
Yeah, he did a lot of good
He
music
did
for
a lot,
Ghana.
yes. That one there, he's a white man, but he tried.
He did a lot of music for good stuff, good sound.
So yeah, I would say these were some of the people who have really changed music in the world. You know, if I should look to Africa, Don Jazzy
Yeah.
has done well. You know, Don Jazzy has done well.
Have you met him before?
No, I have not.
Okay.
He's
Would
done
you,
well
would, you,
for.
would you be interested in meeting him?
Why not? I mean, we
Yeah.
are in the same craft, so why not? We share ideas.
Yeah.
Like today, you can give me some idea, and I'm going to do it.
One time.
So, I mean, once we are in a fraternity,
Yeah.
somebody will have some idea you might not have, and it will help
Just
you.
cross fertilization.
Why not?
How about musicians? I mean, these are sound engineers. And how about musicians? Are they
You know,
musicians
I
that
started
you
with
enjoy?
one musician who's done well for me. People don't know this. When I started this studio, you know, I just had the place because this is my father's house,
Okay.
and I decided to use the place. I've moved this studio like 5 times. Nobody comes to where I take it. They say, "Oh, Chai, 100 and some other place."
like the place.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
And
That's why it's a creative place, you know. You
Yeah,
used to have this goodies and everything.
Everybody was here. Yeah.
Samini,
Yeah.
so many people, Shatta,
Yes,
Ebony.
yes.
It's like a creative space.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's some spirit here.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you check the whole thing, like this music industry and what we are doing, we have to be there for one another.
Yeah.
But I don't see that when it comes to the artist. Like I was saying, one artist showed me love nobody has.
Who was that?
Amanziba. When I started, I didn't have anything. I just go my table. I'm some guy who has a lot of faith. Then I said, Charlie, I've done my studio. Small, I go do them. Then so he has bought equipment, he doesn't know what to do with it. So and I knew Amanziba and Rexuma and Akoshe Japan from, how do you call it? Yeah, Nakore. I knew them from Case because.
You know I was on that project?
You were on that project?
I played on Palagon there.
Ah, okay. Oh, nice. So I knew them way back. So I knew them from there. And then I told him, and he gave me his equipment.
He gave you the equipment?
Yeah. So we're doing the 50-50. So I was able to stand on my feet, and then I gave the equipment back to him. And Charlie, it helped me a lot. It actually kickstart me.
It was a push.
Yes, which was very good. So, I mean, basically, that's how I started, and then started making those hits. Wicked hits.
What is the formula for creating a hit? Now that I have you here. Your 2, 3, 1. What's the formula?
It's just like walking to Coca-Cola and saying, Charlie, how have you done this thing for so many years?
Yeah.
Give me the formula.
Yeah.
They say Coca-Cola, only 2 people know the formula. And they don't sit in the airplane at the same time.
But even if you tell me the formula, because I'm not you, I mean, the sound is passing through your head, so I never gonna know. What's the most important thing in a song?
I will tell you.
No, not even a hit, just
you
a song.
See, interview is changing the question.
What if you were to hold a master class and it's a bunch of hungry songwriters and producers who are desperate to make a song?
The attributes and elements that makes a hit song is writing a catchy hook.
What is a hook for somebody who doesn't know?
Okay,
what is
so
a hook? Give me one of your songs and use your song to. So, for example, Angelina, what is a hook?
Angelina Kometo.
That's the hook.
She go me. Okay. She go me.
Run something. Which one is the hook?
Run something is the hook.
Okay. Catch me. So is it like the hook is mostly going to be the title
chorus
of the song?
Sometimes,
because
but that is what is more resonant.
Shorty, what's the hook for Shorty?
Shorty is a hook.
So something that people can sing
easily.
That's a hook. So you need a good hook.
So when you are doing a song, right, don't do the song just you. Imagine music like jazz. There's no way you can follow it. Who is going to be able to?
Follow
Only
that.
a few people enjoy that. But if I say Shorty, Shorty. So now you are not doing his music for yourself. You are involving others. He's in the kitchen cooking. You're involving. He's in the stadium with you. Yeah. You shout. He has a part in the song. Yeah. So but once everything is just you, hey, you want me the secret, bro?
But this will help young songwriters because they also want to be successful like you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. The hooks in bottom, what people can follow, will make them like your music. If there's nothing in it for the people you're making the song for, and the song is selfish, I call it, nobody's interested.
So write for people.
You don't write for yourself.
To sing.
If you are cooking wachi, and you are cooking for the public, you want to make it so that people will buy, not that you are making it for yourself. So that's why they have big pan and all that, and they make it nice, so people come and buy the wachi and they make money. I get in the point.
I get you. So the hook is the deal.
Yeah. The hook is the deal, the beat is another deal. It should be unforgettable. When that beat lands, people should always come to the dance floor. And that was me. Today, go to any wedding, go to any funeral, any gathering of where Ghanaians are, drop any of my hits, they will come on the floor.
Do the songs always have to be dancing songs?
You have to watch the people you are doing the songs for. I did OYA. It's a very slow song. Believe me, I had to still groove it. Because Ghanaians, when they go to funeral, they'll cry. You see them crying. But after they go put the person in the ground, they come back.
They come to dance.
I'm saying, so imagine if they are doing this at the funeral, what about wedding? What about outdooring?
Birthday.
They will dance. I don't, only a few Ghanaians, you hear the Ghanaians.
Like
early in the morning.
Music.
Early in the morning is when you see them singing worship. Oh God, then that's it. Afterwards, even if you go to the church, worship, oh Lord, after they are done, what happens?
Praise and praise.
So, I mean, you see that your music is relegated to early morning. Who is going to listen? Only a few people wake up to pray, and they might hear your song on radio, because
So you have to move the people with the beat.
the country we live in. I mean, if you're in America, you can play cools and have an audience.
Country and all that stuff.
Yeah. And you have people come to your shows.
Uh-huh.
I don't know which artist has been playing cool music in Ghana and has made it platinum here in this country. Unless you tell me that they do very cool songs. Even the people, Joe Metal and things, they have hot songs. You see what I'm saying? Even their worship, they have drums, There's a tempo to it. Once in a while, you hear some worship that is just very, very, but it's once in a while. And that one is when the funeral has started.
Or when you're about to win an election. So this was 2000.
Yeah. So that one is more message oriented. You know what I'm saying? They are selling the message, not the song per se.
No.
So that's my issue. I
so
feel
hook
like
and the beat.
big. So I realized that anytime I go solo, it's an issue. I have slow songs. I've recorded over 3,000 songs in my whole career.
How many?
1,000 songs. But only 231 made big hits.
Yes, about 15%.
Yes. So it's not easy because a lot of the artists, I want this, I want that, it doesn't really go anywhere. Some spend money to push the song, it didn't make it. So I realized that if you are doing music and you're doing it for yourself, fine. Then don't go and sell it. But if you want to do it and give it to look at the market. I mean, every marketing guy will tell you that every market, you have to study the market. You cannot just bring any product and think Ghanaians will buy it.
So hook, beat, how about language? I've heard this argument that Ghanaians are not getting international because they're not singing in English or pidgin or something. Does language matter?
You soon do for whatever.
Yeah, you soon do.
You soon do.
Yes.
What was he singing? And he won Grammy.
Wolof.
I think he went to Grammys and won, right?
Angelique has won many.
How?
Kijo, yeah.
So don't say that. This song became a big hit. I always said, Angulanga. We didn't know what they were saying. Most Ghanaians didn't know what they were saying. But we were dancing to it. So it's a vibe. You understand? It's the vibe. It's not, language is not the barrier when it comes to music. Mujebaya went international. I'm sure some guy in Japan was like, hey, this guy is good. The way he's singing. He thought I was singing some language.
Why are they chopping sushi?
I'm sure some guy in India be like, well, this guy is good. Look at the pressure. Very good. No. If you come to Ghana, he didn't say anything. You won't believe it.
So what did Mujibaya mean?
Move back in Hausa.
Okay. But the things you were saying, it was just, you were just scatting.
You understand? I did a song with Sarkodie and he said, Appietus can be more normal feeling. Sarkodie, people were like, why did you do that? Sarkodie say something for him. But I said, say it make them feel, not say it make them understand. We are worried too much about understanding.
We want to understand things.
No. You can't understand everything. You can't understand everything. I've watched a movie, a Chinese movie, virtually watched the movie and understood the movie. So that, this guy went to kill this guy's family. And now he went to train and became a killer and he's killing them. Whatever they said, I don't care. I like the action.
So with your theory, how come I have not heard some big song in Dagbani or some big song in Krobo? It seems like in Ghana
it's a vibe. Now, what I said, these artists, the artists in the north, I've forgotten the name. Fancy Gadem and the other guy, Macasio and things. They are making it big. Now, Tony Kitagawa is a guy who has a 232 hits. Do you know any of his songs?
No.
It's not worldwide, but it was hits in Japan. Once it's a hit, and some group of people know, a country, some level of people know that these songs were hits, they gave it to him. Guinness gave it to him. It's that simple. You understand what I'm saying? No, they are making their big hits there. Just that this guy came here and said, I've been cheated. Some song, I've forgotten. Was it?
Total cheat.
Total cheat.
Fancy Gadam.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Yes, language will help you understand what the song is about. But I usually see my wife watching stuff from
Korea.
You know this artist, what's their name?
The K-pop
BTS.
people. Yeah, K-pop.
And my wife is their number one fan.
She loves K-pop.
And I don't understand. Yeah. And sometimes the things they are singing, she doesn't understand. No, but you always see watching. They are talking, they are doing some stuff online and they are doing live. My wife will be there. I say, sister, what are they saying? Yep. Also, there's a translator here. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
So it's a hook, it's a beat, it's a vibe.
Thank you.
HBV.
You understand?
Make we look through your songs. So 2005, Wuta Adonko Kotosa sa Kotosa sa. Yeah. How did that one come? When they came, how does it work? Do they just come and sing you some lines and then say and then give it to you and then go and come back?
No, not that.
Let's look at Kotosa, for example. Can you remember?
Okay,
the
so
vibe of that one?
Kotosa, they had won Nescafe Revelation. You know.
Yeah, reality show.
Yeah, reality.
music.
They didn't win. I think they were part
second,
of the
I think.
winners.
Yeah.
I know. And then they brought them to me through they worked with KOD, then Abraham Ohini Jan.
Yes.
They were
OM,
handling those
OM
things.
Studios, yeah.
And then they brought Prayer and Wuta and some other guys. And yeah, so I was involved in the composition. They were also involved. That, oh, let's do it like this. We have a song, it's like this, but you go, no, I don't like it. Let's do it. And this is how I work, you know. So even I did a song with Lumba, and he said, the tools hardcore already made. Niako Shebia. People didn't understand why he said the tools hardcore. He was just trying to tell them the Appietus hardcore beat. It was already made.
Just the talk things for the inside. Now we are getting the backstory.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The beat was already made when he came. So there are situations where the beat is done, then the artist comes to build the song on the beat. Or the artist will bring a song like Pim Pim, what's in the Pim Pim, Kwara brought it. And I built the song, you know, the beat on the song. You understand what I'm saying? So
which works more for you? Lyrics first, before the music, or music and then you have to fit the lyrics
it
into
doesn't matter how it comes. Once it's good.
Which one is comfortable for you?
You shouldn't look for comfortability in our work. You should look for hate. That's what I look for. So somebody can bring a song, it's whack. I say no. This one, if you do, no go work.
And it's happened.
Several times. Let's do it like this.
What's a whack song for you?
Oh, a song that is not going to make it and the artist is not willing to listen to you. Yeah. Oh no, me, I want it like this, that. Okay, nah, I'll do it for you. Then later they realize, the thing Appiah was saying was true. And sometimes the ego doesn't allow them to come back and say,
you were right.
Yeah, let's do it like this, you know. And then they try to push that wrong one just to prove a point, and it doesn't work. So, you know, if I work with an artist and we are working together, you listen to me. Oh, some song we can be going back and forth. We'll spend like a month just doing our song. Because we do this and then no, I say I don't like it, change it. Let's put a rap here, let's do this, and you see it works. To get a hit is not easy. Sometimes you can get it one time, sometimes you won't.
Can you tell when the song has left the kitchen here that this one, I can feel it? Is there a song that you produce when the moment they left or the moment they started singing it, you felt that this was going to be massive?
Yeah, a lot of songs you will feel that way, but you don't know what Ghanaians are going
Which
to
one? Which one did you feel about?
Oh, a lot of the songs. I think like the Shoddy we did with Prayer, even their driver was involved. The time the driver that took them around after they won the competition was even involved in that composition. I've forgotten the guy's name. He was working at OM Studios, some guy, you know. So he even brought ideas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So that's what anybody can bring something and it will work. You understand? I'm always looking for what to work. That's how I am. I'm looking for something exciting. Once it excites me, excite you, excite everybody,
then we're good.
Then I know it's working.
Have you had a song that you thought this was going to work but didn't quite work?
Yes.
And you are kind of surprised. Ghanaians no vibe to this one.
I've had like this song, the BO.
Wait, it don't happen. Did you know why? Because you always want to know why things happen.
Yeah.
Did you find out?
Oh, yeah, there's a song I did with some guy called Tuga and Sarkodie. With some highlight song, and I thought that song was going to.
Tuga in Tema?
Yes. You know, but it didn't go the way, because Ghanaians are funny. And Ghanaians, they are the people that swish like that. Like every second they are switching.
What are we switched to now?
I don't know. When I came in the industry, it was High Life. Became Burger High Life. It became Hip Life. It became Azonto. It became Al Qaeda. It became drill. It has become Amapiano. I don't know what
Afrobeat.
Afrobeat. We did Afrobeat. The OIA and things that the Nigerians looked at and created that thing. We started Afrobeat way back.
What is it that we didn't name it?
Listen to me. We always say we
We don't stay on a trend for a long time.
I said Bob Marley is dead and gone years. But reggae artists of today are still struggling with Bob Marley's what is ascertained in reggae. You cannot mention 5 top reggae artists of all time and leave Bob Marley out.
Never.
It's not possible. Are you getting what I'm saying? But he's not alive. Michael Jackson, he's dead and he's gone. Whether he's alive or not, like they are saying, he's not around. He's not doing the music anymore. But you can't mention pop artists and leave Michael Jackson out. Are you getting my point? But in this country, we keep saying we've changed. So people who can help, the legends who can look, Don Jazzy is still in Nigeria releasing new arts all the time.
Big time.
You understand? So that's the problem. So if
We are touch and go people.
that is the haze.
We are touch and go.
Yeah, enjoy. I remember Azonto. It started dwindling. Then Nigerians took it and called it Alingo. Hey, come and see Ghanaians. Yeah, you try. Yeah, this song who go kill you. Yeah, yeah. Then they left the thing for us. Then once they left it,
We didn't do anything with it as well.
are you getting the point?
I get you.
You see, so that's what I'm trying to say, that it's too much of that. So we can't grow because the people that will usher in the new act, because now the children that are coming up, the new cats, they are all doing what they can. They are doing, okay, they say I'm a piano is what is on.
So
Let
they
me
jump
also
on
do
that.
some. Oh, they say it's Afrobeat too, so everybody's learning. So they can't be original.
What is our genre that we should really be?
What was I playing? What was Hammer playing? Have you ever heard any South African play beat like how Hammer was doing it, or how JQ was doing it, or how Zap Mallet was doing it, or how Appietus was doing it? No! They created their own thing and you've gone to copy. Why didn't you let them copy us? Because they used to copy us. How did the whole thing change? Because we sat down and watched them because they see you copy baby.
Is it that Ghanaians we have probably a lack of confidence about our own stuff, and we are more likely to
Look at the cast Kantanka is making. You think he cares about what anybody is saying? When he started, people were laughing. When this guy is speaking tree because you wish you to speak English rather. This man, way back when they were young, he could clap and the TV will come on. And now Samsung is using that thing. They're using it for light and things and for their television. Who brought that thing? I saw it way back in the 90s. Kantanka is the one who did it. We didn't respect him. Look at what he's doing now. That's how we are. But their countries buying Kantanka's car and using it for their army. Hello? Meanwhile, I see police car, Toyota, Land Cruiser. And this man makes better car. The Obama is better. Are you getting what I'm saying? Why are we like that? But he doesn't care. Other people believe in him, so he's selling to them. And he's probably making more money. The group of started I feel there's a car. But this guy, look at recently the robberies that came. And Kantanka can do a better bulletproof car. Are you getting my point? A better one. But they don't even believe in
So
it.
that whole vibe has even entered the music industry.
That's how we are.
So we can't really.
We are the end of the Ghana ni big man. Ain't bad.
It's not bad.
So ain't bad. Why you say ain't bad? Can't you say it's
It's
good?
good. So the default setting is negative. Tell me it's good. Don't tell me it's not bad, right? The default settings.
Yes, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I think we should change as a people so we don't get jealous of Nigerians and things. Today, Jollof is even representing Ghana more than us. Jollof is selling Ghana. Ghanaian Jollof. You see, Nigerian Jollof and Ghana
You know,
Jollof.
and it doesn't even make sense because I'm wondering, I'm sure the Senegalese and Gambians will be wondering, what's wrong with these guys? Because they are food. And we have wache and we are selling jollof, man. It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. We are fighting over food that's not even ours.
We are even fighting over my piano now. Now I hear some boys are doing Ghana piano. So are you getting me? So what happened to our music? Yet now, if you go to Grammys, there's High Life there. It's part of the subsection of the Afro songs. It's there.
There's Ghanaian drill too now.
And there's Ghanaian. Nobody's doing anything about it. We are just here copying somebody and doing it. I mean, you are not original. Forget it. If you do dancehall and reggae, you can never take it from the Jamaicans. It will never become Ghanaian. You can say Ghanaian dancehall, Ghanaian this, but Charlie will know where it originated from. You copied it. Copy and paste is the easiest thing in the world. Am I lying? Copy. I'm sitting by Amma. My name is Amma. I also write, my name is Amma. Once the paper is done, I give the teacher. The teacher will tell me that you copied Amma.
Because I can say that.
He's not a prophet. He just knows that.
You copied. You copied, man. I'm looking at your songs, man. World Trade Center.
Yeah, 4x4.
It's 4x4.
Yeah.
Waste and Power.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. 5-5. Let's see the 5-5 songs.
Omo the escape woman.
You don't like them very much. Tell me.
Oh, not that I don't like them, but
You don't
it's
get problem. When you say things like that, you know me, I won't go. I'll stay there because otherwise you wouldn't have left it. It's there.
No.
What's your relationship with 5-5?
Oh, not good at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a business thing.
It has to do something else altogether.
Okay.
It's not something I want to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
But you give them hints.
Yeah. Monster hits.
This man has left. He's disappeared for the past 10 years now. Castro.
It's 10 years already.
Yes, this year is 10 years. What was it like working with Castro?
Oh, Castro. You know the funny thing? The last song Castro did was with me.
Which was?
Untunumu. I couldn't even promote that song because at the time we had done the song, it was hot, it was out. Castro was nowhere to be found. He said, I'm going abroad. He came. And then when he came back, I spoke to him. I said, Charlie, some parts of the video for shoot. We had shot. He said, oh, the video is okay. They can. He they go, whatever, that place. When he come, I don't know if he's coming today.
What was it like working with him?
Castro, you laugh and then you have to beg him that let's do the work when we finish the work because he will let you laugh. He has jokes upon jokes upon jokes. Funny guy. And Castro can come to the studio, sitting down, somebody's work is going on. He will be listening and writing his lyrics. Charlie, I want to put this in. That's how he was. If he loves the vibe.
You get inspired by the vibe and then would like to feature on it.
And what he will do on it. What he will do on it. He will just write some 3 words. And he doesn't really write lyrics. He just put some pointers down. What he will do, You know, and if Castro's around, Castro will be one of our biggest.
For real.
I won't lie to you. But it's painful, it's not. We don't even know where he is.
Yeah, it was a shock. And to think that 10
Me,
years
I didn't
passed.
believe. I thought that he will come back because maybe the girl, that's why he's hiding or something.
Yeah, because he disappeared with the girl.
Yeah. Called the number several times. If I tell you that, like that, in the last 2 years, I called the number just to see.
Yeah, just to say somebody may pick it up. Yeah, you still had that hope. And it must be terrible for his family, you know, to think that they can't see him again and they don't know where he is and everything.
It's very, very sad.
The songs with Castro, Azonto, 320, Swaga, Makuma.
Front and
back, featuring Keke Fosu.
Yeah. Back
And forth.
Yeah.
That was a kind of an R&B vibe also on that song. Yeah. This is the guy, Daddy Lumba. This one dropped after some election results. The election don't go the way for bro, Charlie.
And we're going second round.
Hey! Where I said, hey, Charlie, this song the timing is correct.
Lumba, the hard guy.
That was you.
Yeah.
How does he get these hooks, man?
No, Lumba is full of it. Before he comes to you, he's prepared. And if he's not, he'll tell you, give me a beat.
Does he write the stuff down?
Yeah, he writes it. He writes it, but he will memorize it before he comes. So you don't usually see him holding a book or anything.
Everything's in his head.
Yeah, he's intelligent, that guy. He's wild. He will say, give me a beat. The next time you see him, what he's putting on the beat,
he just says, give me a beat.
He can do that, or he'll bring a song. They will do it. He's very, very good.
Charlie, who was that? You?
Hard guy. Larry is a hard guy.
Yeah.
I
mean, I would never think of somebody who just use this for a song. You know?
And that's what made it because that time was tension.
The timing was good.
Yeah.
So that also is a factor, right? A song comes at the right time.
Yes. I mean, let's say there's a situation, somebody's fast. Guru used to do that. I don't know why he stopped.
He takes advantage of a situation. And then
but he stopped. He should. I think he should continue doing it. He should continue. Guru take advantage and do a wild song. I think he should keep doing it.
Charlie, this is the one.
I beg you.
He's no longer running for president. Oh, you winner.
Biggest political song.
He's born to succeed. Oh, yeah, Kunu. How was that song cooked, man? Wilumba again, right?
Yeah.
In this room?
Yeah.
Where was he sitting?
The studio used to be at the other end. Yeah, so that was it. I'll show you a video of it. I'll give you a video.
I want that video.
Yeah, I'll give you the video.
So I mean, just tell us how you cooked that? Who was singing the songs? The backing, the lady. Who was the lady?
She.
That was she. She's a great singer.
Yeah.
How did that one cook, man? Because that song is massive.
The whole
it's
thing
still
is,
hot now.
if me today, any artist you give me, I even have a song with Pat Thomas and Sarkodie. It's a new one. It's crazy, you know. That's it. Anytime you get good people in the studio, good music producer, good sound engineer, you put them in one studio, the hit is going to come out.
Big time.
There's nothing you can do about it. It's like, you know, putting somebody who has a good record when it comes to race cars in a race.
You know.
You know that guy is going to be in trouble. You know, if everything goes well, he's going to be in trouble. It's always like that. I mean, putting professionals together, you get the best. And I think that's what Akufo-Addo did. He's smart.
Who gave you the call that Charlie, this is the work?
The call came from Nana Kumia.
Okay. He's now on Dr. Bawumia's team.
Yeah,
Yes.
the call came from him.
And he said, what was the brief?
He says, I want you, I want Lumba.
Oh, he made the request.
One time. No, then we send them the beat. And they said, like, which artist do I think? Then they recommended that they want Lumba.
Want Luma on it.
So I did the connection. Lumba didn't want to do it in the beginning, man.
Why? He didn't want to do politics?
Politics, yeah, man. And they were very convincing.
Your money can convince you, man. I'm sure the fee was good.
I don't know what transpired between them.
I'm sure for you the fee was good.
No.
I mean, to say.
No, that song, they are yet to pay me. I'm telling you.
No way.
I'm telling you, they are yet to. It's Nana Kumia who sorted something, but I mean,
2000
MPP is yet to pay me.
In 2006?
It is something that I will have to later discuss with the president.
How if you do this in the way they don't pay you, my brother? This is the monster song. This is if the other song was a monster, this is a monster.
MPP has come into power, so Baomi say it will happen. Nana Kumia is a very good guy to me, naturally.
Okay.
You know, he checks up on me and all that kind of thing. So, because he made the call, fine, but MPP is yet for us to sit down and talk about this song.
You charge them. You give them invoice. You give them invoice.
I said,
businessman.
We are yet to talk about it.
You give them invoice.
No, that one there, don't worry. When the time catch you go here.
Charlie, so, but 2024, have they called you again?
Ayeka.
They call you again?
I'm a businessman. So if they call me, why not?
Would you do, if MPP and NDC called you to do campaign songs for them, would you do it? Would you take
If
it?
you pay me, why not?
You do it.
You are a broadcast journalist, right? And then BBC say they want you on this, how much they'll pay you. And you check how much they're paying you at GTV and BBC. Won't you take a decision? You won't take a decision. Like, hey, this one there. Maybe you might not even like BBC, but for some reason, but you take a decision.
Let me do some forecasting. The Nana winner, how far was it from the election before they
We started this song 2007.
Okay, for the 2008 election.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you did a remix for 2012.
That was the part of the deal. Every time we'll do a remix. That's why I say we have to sit down.
So it's likely they'll call you soon, man.
No, but Nana is not going again.
No, this is the new team, or the new team are not interested in music.
Obviously, if like Nana Kumia is on it, they will be.
Yeah.
He knows how to put things together.
Yeah, but that was congratulations, man. That song was so catchy. Even the NDC guys were singing it, man.
I mean, anytime MPP lost, they used it. They will call me and be laughing at me.
Did it affect your business? Did people know that
hugely.
You did that? It did?
I didn't know a word. Beginning, I didn't want anybody to know, but so for some funny reason, people found out I did the
Because
song.
nobody would have known.
Yeah, but they found out.
No, but the production values sounded like you. Because it was
big. So they realized it was me, and I had hate.
Really?
This song was big, and it's still the biggest political song ever in this country.
It's a massive song.
Huge.
It's a massive song. I mean, Bernard, I've led the show.
I had people who said that
recently, and then he was playing these political songs, and when he got to this one, the vibe was just different. This was a big hit.
No, they told me they want a hit. They don't want a political song. So listen to the song.
Yeah.
The bass is bouncing.
You've got the hook.
kicks.
You've got the hook
Yeah.
there. They
said they wanted a hit song, an Appietus hit song.
You give them all they needed was Appietus in the mix. That one you didn't put it inside.
No way. And I'm telling you, they said they wanted. I said for the way.
No, they wanted Appietus to mix. No, you should have charged like $1 million.
No.
That one you can't put that inside.
You know,
Yeah.
and you know, I just want to talk plenty, but I mean, this song I can't get royalties from it
Why not?
because it's a political song.
Exactly.
You understand? So, and it's for a particular person.
Yes.
And for a particular period of time. So they have to pay me royalties for this song. They have to pay Lumba royalties. They have to pay She royalties.
Big time. Because you are the writers.
We were the people who
performers.
did the song.
The whole song.
So they have to pay us royalties. So they have to call us and pay us. It's not good because
How many zeros?
I don't know, but there has to be a lot of zeros. They have to. They can afford it. It's something they can afford, but they have to call us and you know.
But your time is ticking on because the campaign, that team is leaving. So
No,
you have
they
to
never
think
leave.
now.
The political party will never go anywhere.
But the one who use it.
Oh, then we'll take him on.
Really?
Oh yeah, I mean they have to because you can't receive royalty. There's no way Gamo will give you royalty for this one. Yeah,
So if you stream it, will you get money? Maybe you should stream it.
yeah, maybe.
That was a hit, man. That was a hit. Ofori has so many songs that you've done with him. Damn Baby.
Remix.
Ooh. Nothing but like Emanuela.
Yeah, big one.
Big one. You enjoy doing that one?
Me, I enjoy doing most of the songs I do. It is only when I meet a difficult artist. There are some artists you meet them, Charlie. They feel like they know everything.
Who is the most difficult artist you've
I'll
worked
never mention anybody's
with?
name.
Initials.
No. No, listen. The whole thing is when I say difficult is when you realize that Charlie, if you do this in this way, it will work, and they don't want to.
You just don't want to do it.
They just want
Ego.
to do it their way. Not ego, but they feel like, you know, I work with Kojentry, and he said his whole life nobody has directed him in the studio. Nobody has given pressure like I did.
Except you.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Why did you pressure Kojo?
No, because you see, Kojo has a style. He's been doing this for a long time, and I told him that Akon is not better than you. He's using auto-tune. You can use a little. You can do the. Let's modernize it. So the whole Idea Penna album, I'm the one who mixed and mastered and recorded with him. Yes,
That was a
in
good
the
album.
UK. Yes.
Yeah.
So and he was like, wow, it's good. I said, Charlie, at the end of the day, this is how I work, and it's so that it will be great. I remember sometimes Formulating came to come and do some copy, and when he came, Lumba was in the booth singing.
Are they
And then-
friends? Are they friends?
Oh, but Lumba is the one who brought to Formulating out.
Okay.
But they had an issue along the line. So when he came, I said, "Oh, sit down." But when Daddy, and he realized the pressure I was giving him. Oh, Daddy, a honey, young couldn't say, Daddy.
You were pressuring them.
There was a hair. But he thought that every time I'm giving him over
And then you
pressure.
realize it, Lumba said they collect pressure from you because it's your work, man. You don't want something that
the
is
guy
signed
is
by
just
you.
with a headphone and a microphone. You are sitting down with all the analyzers and you can see the levels, everything.
Yeah. So I tell you what to do.
You can see and hear better
Than
than him. So if something is happening, you have to try and tell him, not that you're correcting, but oh, maybe this one we should do it like this. And that's how you get hits. Because those small things come together to make a monster hit.
How do you protect your ears, man?
Oh, my ear is protected. There are some of the speakers when you are buying, they will tell you that if you reach this plus this decibel, it's detrimental to your ear. If you do this, if you do this. So this speaker harnesses a lot of frequencies from this to that. It's very loud. So that means this speaker is like this. And this one, their frequencies are like this. It's not harmful to the ear. You will not have ear fatigue. So it's okay to use them. So these are the things you have to look before you buy equipment sometimes.
Kofinti, rack here, pom pom pom.
Yeah.
Pom 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 pom.
Excuse me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like those those sound like
Actually,
it's like,
time. Actually.
time, yeah. Rack here, na na na. Da, na, 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 da, na, na, psh, psh. I didn't all the things, man. Good stuff, man. I didn't know you produced all
And
these
he did
ones.
Odonium. That is the OIA I've been talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Odonium.
Ayo, why,
Kofinti.
Sweetie Pie Pie.
Yeah.
Who sang the backing?
She.
So you look. Who are the? You've worked with she for quite a.
From Girls Frequency.
Oh.
His brother
Yeah.
is the one who brought She. His brother is Justice.
Okay.
He's also a very good singer. He used to do it, but at some point, Justice was difficult to get Justice. But then I started with She. So I started She way back.
Dun, 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 dun.
That
That was a big one, oh.
brought problems, Charlie.
The people not happy, eh? The town people.
But they go there, go talk to the woman, they go beg them.
What were they? For those who don't understand what they were saying, what was
They say you're free Tuabodom. Tuabodom is a place
It's a
in the
town.
Bruno
area.
You see, we are from Tuabodom. The capital town is Jini. We have not been to Kumasi. We have never been to Kumasi. So you could do Congress. They are going to Congress. Say Adiabi tum something is
dark.
black. So whatever. If you say they go pass or not, you go Kumasi.
The road,
say they see coat, I don't know see something.
Before say it's black. So they felt disrespected, eh? When did you know you were in trouble with this song?
When the woman came out and
Which woman?
The Queen Mother.
The Queen Mother. She
Yeah.
bought with you seriously.
Not me. He bought with that.
They saw when then?
There's someone they went there.
The artists from that area.
No, they're not from the area, but I mean, there's someone they went to talk to.
They go apologize.
They have to go.
But they didn't withdraw the song. The song is still there.
The song you can't. Once it's gone and people have a copy, how are you going to withdraw it? And in Ghana, if you don't know, you come out and say we are withdrawing the song. Ha!
That's when it's bigger. It become bigger.
And even when the woman came to talk, he smalled the case.
Yeah, because he made it bigger.
Yeah.
So never waste a crisis. Come back. Is that it? Come back to me.
Which one?
Nkase? No, that's a different one.
This one is Come Back in Kase. No, it's a different song.
Different song. Azonto Fiesta.
Yeah, Sarkodie.
Fiesta.
Yeah, Azonto Fiesta.
Yeah, I know that song. That really kind of pushed Azonto Pan.
Yeah.
Featuring Kessie and Appietus. All right. Lord Kenya.
Born Again.
Book Back. Atlanta. Obrafo. Heavy.
Bravo.
Onye.
Heavy.
That was you.
Yeah.
Na, na, na.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun,
I think Obrafo should be doing this kind of songs. God, I mean, that type of high life, if Obrafo should do an album like that, it will go crazy.
I love the bass line on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm singing all your lines, man.
Yeah.
Aren't you happy? The thing entered my head, man. Oh, nice. Adani Best. Manfio. Okay, before that, Screwface. You had Screwface. Boy.
Yeah.
With Castro. Mabna. Oh, wow. Adani Best. Manfio.
Yeah.
Zamunya.
Munya. Bobo.
Akona Namugu. Shorty featuring Castro.
Yeah.
Jojara.
Yes.
Ashikele. Becca.
Yeah. Did the Forever
I'm trying to remember
remix.
how Forever sounds like.
Forever
and ever. Yeah.
Then he did a remix. Forever. Featuring myself.
I got you. And then Nana Champon Casanova.
Yes.
Nana Champon Akonofe. Oh, okay. Kwade.
Kaunatoso.
Sister Girl, something.
Kaunatoso.
That's you.
Yeah.
Kwabna Aso.
Yeah.
I know that one. Pretty Lady, My Baby, Fache, Shawudo, Ohima, Trudum.
Ohima, Trudum.
Wow, so many brothers. 1 gallon. Yeah, I like that. When I'm the 419.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Featuring Kwame Kwame. What's it like working with Chami Kwame?
Oh, Cham Kwame is my brother. Yeah, you know. Cham Kwame is my brother.
Awawa to Chami. Small with Miss V. That's a good song. Yeah, Faithful.
Yes.
And then Mr. Versatility. All right. Apuskeleke.
Usuka Besa.
This is a monster.
Sentinel.
AJ baby.
Pastilus.
Man, what was it like cooking this one here?
Yeah, Sydney there is the man. Sydney, he gets ideas. Sydney, I think a lot of songwriters should go to, musicians should go to Sydney.
What kind of ideas, man?
No, ideas for songs.
Sentinel.
I'm telling you, something nobody would think of, Sydney would think of it.
That song was crazy, man.
Yeah.
What does it feel like when they drop the song and you are listening on the radio and the song comes up?
You know,
Or do you just record and forget? And
Yeah,
then go to the next
that's
one?
me.
That's it. Forget.
I
Record
just
and forget.
move. Once in a while, I'm sitting in my car or something, then I hear the song on air or
Next
something.
When you finish recording it, do you think, I wish I had done this?
Oh, if you give me any of my songs, I'll do something.
You're a perfectionist.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
Never stop. So if I should be allowed to play the kind of beat, nobody will be able to listen. I'll play 1 million things.
Okay, Color TV, you go say, then KK Fosu, number one.
Number
Yep. And Frama, Caesar. Wow. Omahini Pozo.
Araba Lawson.
Yes.
Adenta House.
Yeah, exactly.
Your baby, that's Caesar.
Yep. Wasay.
Wasay.
Correct.
Pozo.
Wasay. Okay. All right. Catch out, mommy.
Yeah.
Man, the songs are plenty. Then Keteke's music. Chill. Yeah, this is when you're back with Case Frequency. Or Bo. And then, this is the remix with A.B. Crenzel.
Yes.
Yeah. What was A.B. like?
Oh, it was cool.
A good guy?
Yeah.
You enjoy him?
Yes.
Nana Kwame, Power featuring Boli, Erisi, Gigi Misu, Rexoma, Daddy. This is a big one.
Yeah.
He says this is one of his big songs. I mean,
Yes.
internationally and things.
Yeah.
I had a chat with him some time ago. Yeah.
It was big.
That was a big song. Reggie Zippy, Old Soldier. Oh, he did some. I was wondering where are the gospel songs? Bui. And
Osoro.
Okay, great.
Osoro ni mi fie. It was with Bandes production.
Lucky Mensa, VIP.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Tiny.
Yes.
Most Wanted, Striker. Samini, Too Serious, All For You.
Akwe Polo, Tiny.
Yeah. Ebo. Oh, Ebo. Once, twice.
No,
Oh.
3, 4.
How come you never had another hit apart from this song? Is that a mystery to you?
This was the song I did with him. So
But I don't know any other big song from him apart from this one.
that I wouldn't know.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
When a musician doesn't blow up,
It's not easy.
it's not easy to blow up. Huh?
Yeah, this guy had the opportunity to be on my compilation because it was A+'s sport. And A+ said, I believe in this boy, give my sport to him. And that Appietus compilation, if somebody gives you his sport, it's like, Charlie.
It's a big deal.
And then he made it.
Yeah. Asasia Band, D2, man, Don Nana Little Runner.
Yes. He's late now.
Yeah. Oh, that was him.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that song. A+, Ajigon, Africa, Letter to Parliament.
Yeah.
Abembe Bom, Mirror, TJ, Miss Bell, Show Me.
Miss Bell, Show Me, yes.
Okay.
Was on
Asenke. Wow, this Kumi guitar.
So Asenke is the guy.
Yes.
who
That
is now
you're doing the new song with Shatta.
He's had some hits back then.
Yes. Yeah.
You know.
How is that song doing? Because I was in my research for this interview.
Yeah,
I just saw it pop up.
Yeah.
You goofed.
You goofed.
We goofed, right?
Yeah.
And then it's you, Asenke, and Shatawale.
Yes. He's doing well.
Bef-
It's over 400,000 now.
The streams, right?
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
Shekels Gokan House. Before this song, when was the last time you did something with Shatta?
The
Bandana days?
Yes.
Yaboga days?
Yaboga
Bandana days?
The early to the bandana days.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yes.
How come you guys never linked up?
Shatta no go hunwe.
By
Once in a while they go call you, boss. He say, you be funny or you be comedian or something. Go send you some message.
But this one came through. I mean, how does it work? How do these features work and these collaborations work?
No, Asenke is a good friend of Shatta way back, and then Shatta to be my boy. So we just decided to do something. You know, because I'm doing my compilation, currently recording the songs. So I said, okay, this is the first one we'll do, and then we decided to do it.
That's Tuga right there. George Daku.
Yeah.
George Daku, the late George Daku.
Yes.
Okay.
We did a Lucky Star remix.
George Daku was great.
Yes.
How did you feel when he passed?
Oh, Charlie, I was even surprised that, something like that happened.
Because they made Boga High Life, man, in the 80s with really great music.
And this guy too, what's his name? Kek Kabobo too.
Kabobo also passed, just about a week interval.
Sad.
Very sad. Man, Charlie, Nat Brew.
Yes.
Pyoto.
Yeah,
what's up, everybody? These are songs, man. Wow, Appietus. 231. When is the 232nd?
I'm trying to get 10 so that I go stretch the thing.
Because the record is 232 from a Japanese musician.
So, yes.
You want to get to
Tony Kitagawa. So that now I will present it to Guinness World Records.
And then get your thing.
Yeah.
What keeps you going, man?
God. I have sat down and I said, when we say sound engineering is God. Now imagine, even human beings, everybody has a different voice. The elephant has a different voice. The lion has a different voice. Tiger. Every animal, even mosquitoes make a different sound.
Yep.
And somebody tune all these vocal cords. One person. Come on. The wind, how it comes with the sound, the thunder, the strike, the sound.
So you hear music for everything around you.
Yes. I mean, imagine the thunder strike. Boom. I want my cake like that. I've always.
You want the kick? You want the thunder kick? Boom, like that.
Always tell you where the speaker will fly.
When they hear, they say, "Quiet, please just come."
Yeah, I want to get to the level where if my sound plays, they will beg me.
Stop. Boom, like that. Thunder kick.
Because if they say sound, look
Yeah.
at that thing.
God.
They shake everything.
Yeah.
And where is it coming from? So I see, if we don't get anywhere, I can see that there's some power somewhere. And that's how I see. That's why I can't stop. Because I can see that we have a long way to go. If one person created vocal throats that will bring all these different sounds, that person, I want to at least catch some level of his.
So you're inspired by just God and His Majesty and
too
the
much.
sound.
So you can see that when they say you there, you do Appietus, they know. No, Charlie. Now I think about him like, the mosquito. I'm sure ants even make some particular sound.
We know they hear. The frequency be too low, but they make noise. They don't make noise. Yeah.
Not be too low, probably high because they are very small. So we can hear only to up to 20 kilohertz. You know, that's 20,000
And then maybe
hertz.
the ants are gone on their own level.
Maybe they are at maybe 100,000 hertz.
They communicate some serious language for them.
Yeah, and you can't hear.
You can't hear it.
You know, so this is the problem with us. I feel like God is the person I look at, and when I look at Him and think about all He has done, come on, the calculation, the science, the precision.
Be too much.
No, Charlie, you see, you have a long way to go.
For be humble.
Yeah. Oh, of course, you have to be, because one person made all that, and I don't think any sound engineer was given a chance to create the sounds for all the animals would have been able to do it. Are you getting it?
I get you, man.
We would not be able to do it. It would be difficult, you know. But I mean, somebody did it.
God Almighty. May He
Yeah.
be praised forever.
Forever. Yeah.
Let's leave God in heaven and come down to earth and talk about money and the music business.
Money.
Music business.
Yeah.
How do we make things better for musicians and producers
Okay.
and
You
sound
see,
engineers in Ghana?
in the whole world, they've created systems that is helping musicians. They've created systems upon systems for systems that is helping musicians. You know, the industry is well made. So musicians, whether they are making hits or not, and they are making few streams, even young musicians are having opportunity because the government has just put in a system in place. And I can tell you something. Now, the problem is, you see us in this country, they said the blank levy they are charging at the poor. They are still charging for CDs and cassettes.
Who plays CDs these days?
Who?
And cassettes,
Now,
yeah, it's like
The
20th century.
devices and media that carries the devices that carry media files are the pen drives, phones, laptops,
Yeah.
computers. Now they are selling headphones that is able to use chip and the rest. Why are you still charging money?
On CDs.
How much are you going to get?
Cassettes.
Nobody's importing that anymore. Imagine if you're charging per every phone that comes to Ghana, per every pen drive that comes to Ghana, per every device that comes to Ghana that can carry media files. Do you know how much you'll be making as an industry? And even in the government, you can tax us for that. Now, there is also the digital platforms, the Spotify, the TikToks, the Facebook. People are releasing their songs there. It's a platform that is carrying media file. So imagine you are charging Mark Zuckerberg and all these people something per stream or per views if it has music in it. Oh my God. And I think Ursula also should be enlightened about this.
Minister for Communication.
They are,
and
she's
Digitalization.
losing big. This man, what's the name? The E-Lev will give her nothing. Will give them nothing. If they come to this place, Shatawale alone, if they are taking some one per swabi, kurapo per stream, they can't chop their money. The money they will tax us, they will not be able to chop it.
Have the policymakers heard your voice?
I don't think so. I don't think
Is
they
there a
take it
forum
serious.
that? Is there a forum that?
I think it's something
you
they
guys-
just have to look at. People in other countries are doing them. The governments are making so much money. They give it to the governments and just to share the money. And they take their tax. What do you lose? You know, by you're going around taxing DJs to pay money, that one you make nothing.
small.
Go to the platforms, the big ones. Imagine, that's where the money, and this music has been streamed
TikTok,
here. And
YouTube.
they can give you the data that these songs were streamed in Ghana.
Yeah.
TikTok had this amount of this thing
Million
from Ghana.
streams here.
From Ghana. So if you are paying per every stream or per every 1,000 streams, we'll pay you this. Come on. Imagine all these TikTokers doing, and they are using music. Look at the money you make.
So we're thinking too small.
No, too small. There's so much money to be made in the music, just that we have to put measures in place. Do an LI, go to Parliament, pass the LI for the our industry thing, and make sure all these clauses are in it and collect the people. Because you can use the telcos to track all these people.
Indeed.
Easily. Because everybody is using their data to go on those platforms.
Yeah, so the metrics are there.
Yeah, you can just tell you that this is what's happening. In Ghana, this is how many streams have come from Shatawale's music, Stoneboy's music, Samini, Appietus, blah, 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 blah. When we put all together, it is 7 billion this week. So this week alone, you are making so much. TikTok will have no choice. This is your policy, this is your country. They'll pay. How do you call these people? Facebook will pay. If all these people pay you, and let's say we are making $1 billion, government, you are taking 20%. You are giving the rest to the music. Even the young musician will have a chance. But they feel like, oh, it's not difficult. It's a policy. Just put it down. It will be done. But I don't know what is happening. And that is what will help. That will be the factor that will game changer that will help us. Because the government is making money for us. They'll make sure that they collect the money. And their policies will allow, to collect that kind of money and to be huge money. And it now encourage the boys to push more because they know they'll get more. Now they can tell your music made, because these statistics are there. So they can tell you that, oh, you made this, you made this. So everybody's getting this. Now you push to also make that kind of money Shatawale is making. It's as simple as ABCD. And you tax us that money, take your cut. Simple. So you don't lose anything by just going to, implement this policy. And they can do it. People are doing it. America is doing it. South Africa is doing it. They are doing it. They're making money.
Why are we not doing it?
I don't know why. That's one I can't tell you. I'm not.
But you're a curious guy, because you've been opening consoles and things. You should be able to find the answer.
But I can do it. I'm not a parliamentarian, and I can't. Somebody should enforce it. This has to be enforced, because I think the government is losing. They are losing. They are losing. Because what are you saying? They are losing, Poto. I feel they should do this.
Make it happen. That's the business side. For the royalties and things that you've gotten from your music, is it possible for a young sound engineer to decide to live on this, or you have to be doing...
Unless the system is rectified.
It's not going to be possible unless the system is rectified.
No, it's not rectified. As I'm speaking to you, I have to also join. Apart from me being a member of Camro, I have to also join Samro in South Africa to try and track my music worldwide.
How is that going?
But they are doing it correctly.
They're doing it well?
Yeah. Samro and my publishers, I'm on Share Publishing, they are doing it.
How often do they report to you?
Yeah, every quarter they send me my statements. You see what I'm saying? They send you. My aggregators outside are doing it. But Gamro,
it's not doing it.
When you are there, they go sell you 1,500 and say, Charlie, this is what you got. How you arrive at that money there? They have sent you 1,500.
What's the most you've received in a year from Gamro?
Gamro, they sell 2 times in a year, right? I think 2,000 something.
For all the songs that you've produced?
Because they're not tracking it. So they don't know. So when the money come out, they do C, Dadako, Kata, Bongo to Bongo, then share.
That sounds like another song. What's the strangest project you've worked on in terms of music?
Strange? Once it's music, it can't be strange to me. It's music. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not strange. I've worked on songs, different types of songs, but I don't know. Once it's music, it can't scare me, because it's music. It's still the same formula, chords and melodies and all those things. So I don't see how any will be strange. Some of the artists are strange, but
personally,
yeah.
Without mentioning names, I just would describe the strangest artist who ever came into your studio. Don't mention the name.
No, this guy is not popular. This was back in K Frequency.
What did he do?
This guy that will always come in the night when there's sound down, and then he'll come, and then he'll say he wants to record. Then KK will tell him we have closed. We have closed. And one time, KK said, okay, bring the money. Appiah, work with this guy in the night. The guy was strange. It was funny. Then when we entered the studio, I said, Charlie, what's the name of your song? So I can create a folder. They said the name of the song is Vampires. I said, bruh.
You alone did everything.
Me and you bet.
What time was it? Like midnight? Hey, vampires. With seriousness?
Yeah, vampires. I said,
You don't first time person. Where? Say vampire. Were you able to type it?
I said,
You type it. Where? Hey, Keke had gone.
Everybody's gone.
Asalam down, be quiet. And that. Say vampires. Where?
I told him, no. Let's do another song.
At least make the daybreak. If you daybreak when you record vampires, it's better. Night time, eh? So you didn't even get to hear the song? He knows.
No, in the end, he said, no, that's the song he came with to do.
He sang it for
And
you.
I didn't want, yeah.
What was the?
He was singing about vampires.
He was singing about vampires.
Yeah, doing the song blood and blah blah.
Hey.
But then in the end, it was political.
Oh, it's
And
a
that's what-
metaphor.
Yeah.
Okay. They should have told you that first. This will be political song about vampires. But if you midnight you say, what are we working on? Vampires. Man, no way, man. Myself, I go say, but you know, stop
I
this.
urinate like 50 times. I want to do like, I want to watch if the guy go follow me or he go lost come appear for that.
Vampires.
So it was, after we did the chorus and he started doing the verse and I was like, oh, he's talking about people who are sucking us dry.
And then you cooled us.
I was in fear.
My
That was
brother-
the beat I played in fear.
I for hear that beat one day, man.
I don't even know what the beat is. It was on funk with me.
Fuck you, vampire. Hey, what a world, man.
hard, oh.
It's a very interesting
It's hard
world.
if you are the youngest and you are in the company and they say you do it.
Do this work. And then went off to sleep. And then the first song, what's the name of the song?
But Keke came back.
He came back
In the night, he came back.
to check on the vampire.
He just came back because the guy was strange. So he wanted to see how things were going. So Keke came to work. You know, he has a small office
Yes,
at the
yes,
corner.
yeah, in the corner
He
there.
came to sit down.
Just to watch.
And then by that time now, I'd already cooled down.
Has anybody gotten violent with you in the studio before? Got angry and
I'm very strong. If you get violent with me, you go regret.
anybody tried?
Oh, people get crazy. People fight here.
They fight in
So
the studio.
Chami, Kwame, and continue came to fight.
What was the problem?
Oh, this usual problem. So,
It be you pata then. Were you the Kofi Annan?
but if you fight for my studio, me I get equipment, I go take money buy equipment, come put it, they come through blow. Yeah, go outside. If you go outside to have boys there, they won't allow you.
And some dogs and things. And some dogs too, right?
They won't allow you.
It's an interesting life.
Yeah.
If you were not a sound engineer, music producer, musician, what do you think you would have been? If you hadn't told your mother that day that you're going to be a...
I told my mother I wanted to do music, and she realized that okay, this guy can do something, and then they put me. But I didn't know it would become a profession. It was something I loved.
A passion.
Yeah, there's no way I thought I would become a music. I didn't even know what music producer was back then when I was playing the keyboard. Even though I used to have a cassette recorder. So what I'll do is they had some beats on the keyboard. There are some on the keyboard had
preset beats.
Preset beats. So I set it, and then the girls, I'll collect money from them and say I'm doing their gospel album.
My brother, you were a producer with that, though. You started back
But
then.
I didn't know.
You didn't know, but you were.
Yeah.
It was
I was
unconscious.
sequencing music on the keyboard. I'll do the arrangement and everything. Some of the keyboards could
Yes,
do it.
yeah.
Salif Amadu had some big keyboard
Yeah,
that
good
could do
Yamaha
that.
could do that for you.
Yes, and I was already doing that even before I went to Fredima.
Yeah.
So I knew a lot.
So it was, I think you were destined to do what you're doing now.
Yeah.
This is it.
So yeah, basically
Your
that's
kids,
it.
any of them shown any interest in music?
One guy, the third born, has shown interest
In music.
to do it. So
Okay.
I started teaching.
All right.
Yeah,
A boy or girl?
he's a boy.
It's a boy. He's interested.
He's interested. In
So that would be Appietus 2 or what?
yeah, he will be the Appietus 2.
2.0.
Yes, higher version Mark 2.
What do you wish for yourself?
Oh, the best. The best. Long life and enjoy life.
Who are you most grateful for in your career?
I said it. Aman Ziba helped me out. My wife. When she met me, and I said I was a sound engineer, she laughed. Who's a sound engineer? And every time she comes to K-Frequency, she will see plenty cars. So in her head, I'm the guy who tunes the sound in the car or the boom boom. So that was her mind too. One day she came and I was recording and she said, so this is the sound engineer. I said, yeah. I said, wow, okay. I said, why? Then I asked her because she thought that I work on cars. I wanted to modify it and say it's I'm not a fitter or mechanic. But she liked me anyway.
Yeah.
And that's why I realized then the girl likes me. So yeah,
Good to
sometimes
go.
you are lucky to meet somebody who likes you.
That's all.
Yeah.
Appietus, it's been wonderful.
Yeah.
I've learned so much that I did not know about you,
Yeah,
and I hope you enjoyed the conversation as well.
Yes, myself.
All right, so that's our conversation with music producer, sound engineer, musician extraordinaire, 231 hits and counting, because he needs to beat that Japanese record. What do you like most about this interview? Put your comments down below, and let's keep chatting. My name is Kafui Day. God bless.